It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And a good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, actually. I was used to the afternoon games. Now we're into the more regular thing at night. And so here we are at Montgomery County for the Class 3 District 8 tournament. First round action in the boys. It will be Bowling Green taking on Winfield. A couple of teams that know each other pretty well, a couple of coaches that know each other pretty well. And I tell you what, of all the coaches in the area, I think I like these two about as good as any of them.
I agree, me too.
Oh, Brian Kime from Winfield, he's a good fella, and so is Brandon McCann, of course, from Bowling Green. I'm Chuck Branstetter along with April Froelich. We'll be back. We'll have more of our Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame in just a moment. This is TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
At Montgomery County for district tournament action. Chuck Branstetter with April Froelich. Well, whatever a Bearcat is, came out victorious in our game just before
barely.
This one. 48-46.
And it came down to the last 3.4 seconds. At 6.4 seconds, it was tied.
Yeah.
It was tied, and they made it the Bearcat, whatever that is, the lemur pig, the cat snake.
Duck snake.
Duck snake. I like that. Anyway, it does a little quack slither. Anyway, they made a couple of free throws and went up by 2, and they smartly fouled the game as they were coming. They had 6.4 seconds to bring it down the floor, but they had a foul to give without doing any free throws, so they did that at half court. And anyway, it put them in a 3.4 seconds, and they rushed it and ended up turning it over. So Wright City went down in defeat, but that game should not have been that close, Chuck.
No. In fact, Wright City led at halftime.
Yes.
In that game, and Herman didn't take the lead until, I think, late third quarter. So
You're right.
It was nip and tuck, and Nip won it 48-46. So that means Bowling Green or Winfield, whichever wins this game, will take on Herman in the semifinal on Wednesday night. The other game tonight, Lutheran St. Charles knocked off the homestanding Montgomery County Wildcats 56 to 46. Other tournament action tonight, Van Far won their game over Louisiana 57-32. That was at Ellsbury. Paris won. They beat Mark Twain 71-55. Mark's working on New Haven and Silex as we speak.
Actually, Silex was leading. Going into the fourth, Silex was leading, but unfortunately, it was
New Haven.
New Haven opened up a 7-0 run to start the fourth, but they're still in it. But Silex was actually leading there for a bit. So
cool.
Go Owls, go! Maybe
Owls.
they've got one last run in them.
Hopefully. Ellsbury plays Clopton in that finale over there.
That's right.
Later on tonight. Let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll have our opening lineups next between Bowling Green and Winfield here at the peoplestribune.com.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Orff Construction Company, McMailer & Sons Excavating and More, Airco Travel Centers, Cole Chiropractic Center, the Van Par Indians Booster Club, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green, by Pike County Title Company, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Lynn's Heritage House, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Danny Orff General Contracting, and Calvert's General Insurance. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
It's that time. It's time for tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services at PikeCountyHealth.org. Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, caring for our communities.
All right, and for the number 6 seeded Winfield Warriors, coached by Brian Keim, it will be, as usual, number 10, Bryant Reeves. He leads things. He kind of how Bryant Reeves goes, so go the Winfield Warriors. He is a 5'7" junior, wearing number 10. Anyway, also starting will be number 14, Colin Sutton, a 6'3" senior. 5'8" junior, number 22, Chase Rankin. 5'9" senior, number 32, Ian Pruitt. And rounding things out will be 6'2", junior, number 34, Charlie Rhodes. So again, for Winfield, it will be Reeves, Sutton, Rankin, Pruitt, and Rhodes. And for your number 3 seeded Bowling Green Bobcats, coached by Brandon McCann, it'll be number 3, Kaleo Dade, a 5'10" senior. Number 10, Austin Callahan, a 6'1" junior. 6'2", junior, number 23, Cameron Worley starts tonight. Number 25, Michael Starks, he's a 5'10" sophomore. And number 35, George Niemeyer, a 6'3" junior. So again, for Bowling Green, it is Dade, Callahan, Worley, Starks, and Niemeyer.
As always, the starting lineups from Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice. Neighbors helping neighbors. Visit PikeCountyHealth.org for all the details. This has been our Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame show. We're just a couple of minutes away from the opening tip. It's next here at the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. The Missouri State High School Activities Association District Basketball Tournaments on the peoplestribune.com are brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agents Paul Shucard in Bowling Green, Sidney Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, B&B Automotive, by Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Cellular and Satellite Center, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Bibb Meats Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana, by County Markets in Louisiana and Vandalia, Meyer Implement Company, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club,
by Family Health Pharmacies, Liggins Flooring, People's Bank and Trust, by Thorpe Construction Company, McMailer and Sons Excavating and more, Airco Travel Centers, Cole Chiropractic Center, the Van Far Indians Booster Club, Hogue Ford in Bowling Green, by Pike County Title Company, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Lynn's Heritage House, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Danny Orff General Contracting, Calvert's General Insurance, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Abel's Quick Shops, by Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Ingram Plumbing, DH Electric, Saints Avenue Cafe, Wood Smoke Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, by State Representative Jim Hansen, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Frankfurt Farm Supply, BJ Salon, Perkins Electrical and Plumbing, Magruder Limestone Company, Country View Nursing Facility, by Central Bank of Audrain County, Maple Grove Lodge Nursing Home, by Midwest Pest Professionals LLC, Denise Leverett at RP Land Company, Ubrand Construction, Baragiola Hardware and Lumber, Beinhoff Funeral Homes LLC, Center Locker Service, by Dairy Queen in Vandalia, Dempsey Construction Company, Advanced Eye Care, Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Spare Time Bowling Grill, Penrod Real Estate, Stanek Auto and Supply, and American Family Insurance Agent Rusty Strother in Vandalia. Now, coverage of the MSHSAA District Basketball Tournaments from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Welcome back to Montgomery County High School. It's the Class 3 District 8 tournament. Bowling Green will take on Winfield. A large contingent of Bowling Green fans here tonight. I'm impressed with the turnout and a pretty good number from Winfield as well. But we thank you folks for listening to us on TribCast. And a shout out to Debbie Greenlee in Concord, New Hampshire tonight. They say the Greenleys catch all the action every game here on TribCast with the Bowling Green Bobcats. I got Debbie's sisters sitting right next to me here at the next.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right here at the broadcast booth.
So that would be Coach McCann's aunt?
That's right. That's Deb, his aunt.
Aunt Debbie.
And there's a lot of family tuned in. So for all the McCann family that is listening and watching tonight, why, glad to have you on again with us.
Definitely. And good luck to Coach tonight.
Good
Obviously,
luck.
I'm sure they're sending their luck.
You betcha. All right, well, it's time for the opening tip, brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
Now, we got you on, you know.
George Niemeyer will be jumping center here for the Bobcats, and it'll be Charlie Rhodes for Winfield, as this La Crosse Lumber Company opening tip is getting set to begin. Well, the finality of the district, you know, you lose, you're done. So it's always an exciting time. Let's see what happens in this one. These two teams ought to be good together. Here we go. The La Crosse Lumber opening tip is controlled by Winfield, and it's out of bounds. So it's going to go to Bowling Green. They tipped it a little too hard. So the Bobcats will open up with it. Here's Worley for the Cats, off to Dade. Dade out high between the circles. Hanging on to it, needs some help. Finally gets it off to Niemeyer. George Niemeyer back to Worley. Here's the shot from Starks. It's no good. He gets his own rebound, though. And the Bobcats have life again. Worley controls it out top, off to Starks. Michael Starks, 5'10", sophomore. On the dribble towards the right side. He'll stop now, get it off to Callahan. Goes over to Worley on the wing down to the baseline. He drives under the bucket, puts it up too short. Fight for the rebound. It is Worley. Scores and is fouled. So Cameron Worley for the Bobcats gets them off to a 2-0 lead. And a chance for three right off the bat here for Cameron. And I got Cameron's mom sitting right here in front of us, so I got to be careful what I say about the Worleys. Grandma's the one I worry about down there. No, I'm serious.
I'm not down. I never call you a liar.
Ooh, Snooky's tough. He's tough on people.
And we've got a final from Class 2 District 5. New Haven defeats Silex 50-31.
Here, Worley misses the free throw, so it's just a 2-0 lead as Winfield brings it back. Ian Pruitt for the Warriors. And on the left wing, hands it off to Reeves. Reeves and Dade. That ought to be a good battle all night.
Definitely. Both of them firecrackers.
You betcha. Sutton goes inside to Charlie Rhodes, and a little baby hook goes down for Rhodes. That'll tie the game at 2-2. Winfield puts on some pressure in the backcourt. The Bobcats break it rather easily. Callahan now to Starks, and the Bobcats will set it up.
It doesn't seem all that long ago that we were calling Brandon McCann's games.
I know. What's been about 10, 11 years now, I guess, huh? Since he graduated?
It just doesn't seem that long.
Doesn't
the
seem
years
like
just,
it.
They just melt together.
Whoa! There's Dade with a long three from downtown, and Kaleo Dade puts the Cats up 5-2. Now Reeves to Pruitt for Winfield, to Rhodes on top. At the free throw line, lobs it down inside for Sutton. It's knocked away and taken away by Callahan. He'll get it off to Worley, who will bring it across the timeline. Cameron on the dribble to the left wing. Comes out top to Dade. Right side to Callahan. Inside it goes. There's Niemeyer. He scores and is fouled. And now Niemeyer with a chance for a three.
That was called on Chase Rankin. That's his first, team second.
George Niemeyer puts the shot up and good. He's got three. And it's quickly 8-2 in favor of Bowling Green. Reeves off to Sutton. Sutton got a haircut, man.
Yes, he did.
I didn't recognize him there for a minute. Now a three on the way by Reeves, and he's got it off the glass. That'll get you back in the game quickly. 8-5, Bobcats by 3. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Callahan breaks it. Still on the dribble, in the lane, puts one up, and it rolls in. Callahan with the bucket. Now in the corner, Pruitt to Rhodes. Rhodes fakes at the free throw line, goes down low to Sutton. Sutton works in, and a foul's going to be called on Niemeyer.
And that'll be the first for Bowling Green.
Out of bounds, Pruitt will throw it in for the Winfield Warriors to Sutton. Now to Reeves, out around it goes Rankin, now to Rhodes. Rhodes in the corner to Sutton. He'll take it to the wing, inside the lane. He lost control, gets it back though, and puts one up short, just missed rolling it in. And the rebound to Bowling Green. Here's Cameron Worley for the Bobcats. Out front on the dribble. On top to Dade for another three. That one bounces high up off the rim, no good, and Reeves has the rebound. Callahan avoids a foul somehow. And now Reeves will take it in and score. He just needed a little bit of an opening, and with his speed, man, he blew in there and scored on the layup. Now it's 10-7. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor called by Bowling Green. 4:36 to go. First period, Cats lead 10-7 on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It's time to button up the house to protect against winter's elements.
Shelter Insurance
Your local
agent
Lacrosse
Tim
Lumber
Jenkins in
Company is your
Louisiana.
weatherization
Auto,
leader for
home, and
doors,
life.
windows.
We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We're back to action. 10-7, Bobcats after the timeout. Starks with it out top. Guarded by Reeves. Now Dade to Callahan, inside Niemeyer, down on the baseline. Shot blocked by Rhodes. Dade's got it underneath. Power move, can't hit the shot, but he draws a foul. And Kaleo will go to the free throw line. It's on Rhodes.
And that'll be his first, team's third.
Well, the PA announcer calls him Charles.
We won't.
Nah, it's Charlie, man.
That's right.
I'm not going to call him Chuck because I never heard anybody else do it, but, you know. Starks for the Bobcats. Nice dribbling. Now stops, gets it off to Niemeyer. Niemeyer from the top off to Dade at the high post. He'll back in, turn around, shoot. 8-footer off the glass, no good. Niemeyer there for the rebound is hammered by Sutton. Colin Sutton got him.
And that'll be his first and the team's fourth.
So George Niemeyer at the line for the Bobcats.
He's already hit one free throw.
He's 2 for 2. Now, you know, I know he practices with Chris out there on the farm all day long on these free throws. They've got an old rim up on the barn, you know, a dirt floor and all that. I'm telling you, George Niemeyer drained them both. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Just the way Chris likes it. Now a pass inside, knocked around, but Sutton comes up with it for the Warriors. He'll move in and score. Bounced around a bit, but it went down for him. Now Dade for the Bobcats. Over to Callahan to Worley out top. Cameron to Callahan, beyond 3 on the left side. Back out on top to Worley. 3:25 to go here in the first period. What do we have? Away from the ball. Little something on the floor there. Little perspiration.
Well, they can't even find it now.
Oh, what is it? A contact or something?
No.
It's one of those fake wet spots. One of those fake wet spots, you know. There's a fake wet spot.
Evidently.
I mean, just a little sweat down there. You know, you're going to drip a little now and then. Look at them. I mean, that is funny. Everybody out there is doing the old shuffle, trying to find the wet spot.
All right. Now that we've had our
well, that was
phantom cleaning.
I've never seen that before.
No,
that was
I have
weird.
not.
Anyway, we're back to action. Dade off to Worley. Oh, he couldn't handle the pass, and it's out of bounds to Winfield. Dade disgusted with himself. That was his bad, he says. And so with 3:13 to go, Winfield could tie it with a tray here. Sutton has it at the free throw line. Bowling Green fans wanted a walk, nothing called. Bryant Reeves has it now at the top. He'll drive down inside the lane and is hammered by Dade. Reeves will go to the free throw line for 2.
That'll be his first, team second. Bryant, generally a good free throw shooter.
Listed as 5'7". Plays much bigger than that. He hits the free throw. 12-10 is our score. Bobcats by 2. Second one. It's in and out. No good. Rebound Niemeyer. Outlet pass to Worley. Worley slowly across the line. Hands it off to Starks. Bobcats will set up. Starks dribbles to the right wing. Now goes on top to Callahan. Austin drives to the lane. Shoots. Cannot hit the shot, but he does draw the foul and will go to the free throw line for a couple here.
That's going to be whistled on Ian Pruitt. That'll be foul number 2 for him and the team's 5th.
So Austin Callahan, the 6'1 junior.
His first trip to the line.
And he knocks that one no good.
At the very back.
Clunk. He'll hit this one. No,
I thought you'd be right.
No, he didn't. And it trickles out of bounds. Almost saved over there by good effort by Niemeyer. Couldn't quite get it done. And a sub coming in, Brendan Wilson for Winfield. He'll replace Chase Rankin. Bobcats have yet to make a substitution. And Reeves will take it all the way in, and it's blocked by Worley. Sutton is tied up. We're going to have a foul called. Going to call it on Worley.
That'll be his first, team's 3rd.
Winfield inbounds. Colin Sutton has it. Wilson now at the top. Gives it off to Reeves. Reeves skips past in the corner to Pruitt. Pruitt likes to shoot from the corner down here on threes. Moves in this time in the lane. Little hook won't go. Rebound tipped around, and Worley comes out of there with it for Bowling Green. Lopes across the time stripe. Goes down low. Niemeyer is open and scores. Nice pass from Worley. Niemeyer with a nice bucket underneath. 14-10. Bobcats by 4 with 2 minutes to go in the period. Wilson to Reeves. Reeves down the middle of the lane. Kicks it off to Wilson in the corner. Back to Pruitt on the wing. Over it goes to Sutton. Sutton to Reeves. Eyes it from 3. Doesn't shoot. Gives it to Sutton in the corner. Collin on the dribble. Stops. Comes over to Pruitt. Pruitt in the middle of the lane. Stops. 10-footer from the middle. Good. Pruitt got one to go from the middle of the lane. 14-12. The lead is 2 for Bowling Green. Here come the Cats. Kaleo Dade. Over it goes to Callahan. To Worley. Worley for 3. It's on the way. That was way off. Niemeyer almost had the rebound. Tips it out instead of Dade. Bobcats will reset with 1:12 to go here in the first. Starks. Gives it off to Dade. Eyes it from 3. Now takes it down to the baseline. Shoots. And an offensive foul is going to be whistled against Kaleo Dade.
And that's foul number 2, team's 4th. As I mentioned, I think in the pregame, a key to this game will be keeping Kaleo out of foul trouble. If you're a Winfield fan, the key is getting him in foul trouble.
Exactly.
Of course, the same can be said for Bryant Reeves of Winfield.
You got to have him in there, don't you? Sutton with a big step. He traveled. Tried to make a power move in the middle of the lane. Took that step, and so another turnover. Dade out of the ball game for Bowling Green, and Drew Bowen is in there. Bowen, a 5'11 junior. And there is a pass that is stolen away. Bowling Green battling back, takes it back. Bowen has it. They've got 43 seconds to go. Starks, he almost traveled. We'll back it out now at the top of the key. On top to Niemeyer. Now to Worley. Cameron to Callahan. On the dribble to the left wing. Out on top it comes to Bowen. Bowen will stop and pop a 3, and he's got it. Big shot from Bowen off the bench to make it 17-12 Bobcats. We're down to 12 seconds to go. Winfield will want that last shot. Ian Pruitt on the left wing. 6 on the clock. Reeves for a long 3. Swish! Whoa! Woo! Man, did he do good on that one. There's a heave at the buzzer. It won't go. And what an exciting first period here at the district tournament. Bowling Green leading Winfield by 2, 17-15. Back in a minute on TribCast.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Frankfurt Farm Supply, PJ's Salon, Perkins Electrical and Plumbing, Magruder Limestone Company, Country View Nursing Facility, Midwest Pest Professionals LLC, Denise Leverett of RP Lane Company, Hubrain Construction, Baragiola Hardware and Lumber, Beinhoff Funeral Homes LLC, and Center Locker Service. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let's get our first reported numbers here. First quarter numbers brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Well, that big last bucket by Bryant Reeves makes him a 9-point leader for Winfield. Colin Sutton, Ian Pruitt, and Charlie Roach each with 2 points apiece. And for Bowling Green, it is George Niemeyer leading things with 7 points, 3 for Drew Bowen, 3 for Kaleo Dade, 2 for Austin Callahan, and 2 for Cameron Worley.
Here's a drive to the bucket. We got a foul. That scoring update from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Don't forget, the crop insurance deadline is March 15th. Get your applications in soon at youngenterprisesinc.com.
Drew Bowen whistled for that foul. That was his first, team's 5th.
So Winfield with a chance to tie or take the lead this possession. Charlie Rhodes out high over the right side, dribbles to the top, now swings back that way, gives it off to Sutton. Sutton drives down inside. The ball is passed out of bounds. And it's going to go back to Bowling Green. He just threw it away.
Yeah, well, he was passing to someone in the stands. Get the fans involved.
Why didn't you catch that? Bowling Green against the press, breaks it pretty easily. Bowen has it over on the left side. To Callahan, now to Worley. Worley at the top, looks over the defense. Gives off to Bowen at the top of the key, and he travels.
Yeah.
Wilson going to check out. No, it's going to be Rhodes checking out of the lineup for Winfield. Chase and Newman will check in. Here comes Reeves. He'll hand it off to Newman. At the free throw line, back to Reeves. He'll weave back toward the middle of the lane, put it up. No good. He went in there amongst the big guys. Rebound Newman. His shot's wild. Picked off by Callahan. Now Niemeyer on the run. He's going to go in the lane. There'll be another offensive foul. That's the second one on the Bobcats. Niemeyer ran over his man this time.
That'll be foul number 2 for George Niemeyer, team 6.
Bunch of fouls here in the first half already. That's 11 total. We're going to be shooting him here shortly. Ian Pruitt for Winfield. Out on top to Sutton. Head fake, now moves in, shoots off the glass and good. Ended up with about an 8-footer. Ties it up here at 17 apiece. Bowling Green works back with Callahan. Across the middle through a couple of defenders. Gives it off to Worley. Worley dribbles to the left side. Out on top to Starks. He dribbles to the right, gives it off to Orff at the top. Guarded by Reeves. Orff with a bounce pass over to Callahan. Left wing. Now Worley at the top. High post. Orff or Bowen moves in. Can't hit the shot. And a rebound to Wilson for Winfield. Outlet pass to Reeves. Here come the Warriors. A chance to take the lead. Pruitt to Sutton. Beyond 3. Drives down inside. Cut off. Comes outside Reeves. He drives in. Dishes off Pruitt. Now to Wilson. He traveled.
Yes.
Did a little head fake over here and took a step. Dade is coming back in for Bowling Green, and Bowen will check out. Rhodes is in, Sutton out for Winfield.
I've yet to see a bad call by these officials.
Yep, they're doing a good job. Here's Worley all the way down. He'll shoot. He cannot hit the shot, but he does draw the foul.
Going to go on Chasen Newman. That'll be his first, team 6.
Worley
Cam has shot once from the line.
And he puts the Bobcats back on top by a point. 18-17. Second shot by Worley. It's good also. 2-point Bobcat lead with 5:43 to go here in the first half. Winner of this one gets Herman, who won by 2 over Wright City earlier tonight. Long shot by Wilson. Good. He drains it from three-point land. And that'll put Winfield on top by a point, 20-19.
Is that Brendan Wilson?
Huh?
Brendan Wilson got that?
Yes.
Wow.
Wilson, number 20. Now Dade for the Bobcats. Out front, and the ball gets away from Sparks momentarily, but he goes and gets it. Starks, I should say. Starks still with the ball, guarded by Newman. Gives it off to Worley. Winfield has gone man-to-man. Started out zone, now man-to-man. Worley hounded by Reeves. In the middle, Callahan. He'll put it up, no good. Rhodes had it, lost it. It's off his body, out of bounds. Bowling Green will retain possession here, trailing by 1. Colin Sutton will come back in now for Winfield, replacing Newman. Dade gets the ball in the corner, out front to Starks. Michael Starks down the middle of the lane, puts it up, and it rolls out, no good. He's got his rebound. And a foul is going to be called here on Sutton, I believe. No?
That'd be Will Killingham.
Killingham.
His first, team's 7th. This will be the first stop at the line for Michael Starks.
Starks free throw. No good. Rebound Sutton. Up ahead to Reeves. Winfield by 1 with the ball. 4.5 to go in the first half. Lobs it in to Sutton. Over it goes. Reeves to Rhodes for 3. Good. Yeah, it was a dead-eye shot right out of his hands, man. And now a turnover by Bowling Green. They're getting a little rattled. 23-19, Winfield's basketball. We've got a Gavin Dieters will check in for Bowling Green, replacing Austin Callahan. Biggest lead of the night for Winfield at 4. A chance to build on it here. We approach halfway through the second period. Wilson to Rankin to Reeves. Being patient. Wilson on the corner. Now on the wing to Rhodes, inside Sutton, and a reach-in foul on Niemeyer.
That's his 3rd. Team 7th.
So he's going to have to check out, and Bryson Heidecker will come in for him. Heidecker, the 6'1 senior. As Niemeyer is in foul trouble with 3:56 to go in the second period. Colin Sutton nails the free throw. 5-point lead for Winfield, 24-19. The place got quiet. That one's no good, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Bowling Green. Nope, on Winfield.
Yeah. It's going to go against Brennan Wilson, his first, team's 8th.
Shooting foul. We're going to have a 1 and bonus now. Both teams in the bonus, or in the 1 and 1, I should say.
Yes. I knew it.
It is a bonus.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So let's see if Kaleo can knock down a free throw or two here.
His first trip to the line.
Eyes it, shoots it, nail it. 24-20. He'll earn the extra one now. It's the 1 and bonus is technically the term we were looking for. The 1 and bonus. So here comes the bonus. And he missed it. Rebound in the corner, picked up by Sutton for Winfield. Gets it off to Rankin, who brings it across the line. He wants Reeves to get it, and he does. Now Rankin back to Reeves. Inside, kicks it outside. Rankin in the corner. Whoa, and a bad pass. Somebody, there was a drink over there that got, and it got Coach James over there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Robert James, it splashed right in his eyes. And they're going to have a towel over there for him. That's the last thing Coach James was expecting. And heck with Robert, they're rubbing off the ball.
Robert says, what about me?
I don't think they're even going to give him the towel.
No. Of course, look at him. He's too cool to wipe off.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach James, now the athletic director at Winfield.
Doing
I sure miss him on the sidelines.
I do, too. You know what? He's doing a darn good job.
One of my all-time favorites is Robert James. I miss, and Shannon Jeffrey, of course,
oh,
was
yeah.
a favorite. Yeah. That was a dynamic duo at Silex.
It sure was. Here come the Bobcats. They're down by 4 with 3.5 to go in the second period. Dade at the high post. Hands it off. Worley wants a 3. Straight away. It's in and out. No good. The rebound. Heidecker had it. He tried to put it right back in with out coming down, and he was fouled. Oh, Wilson picks up the foul.
That's his second, team's 9th.
And 2 shots here for Heidecker.
And Bowling Green could use them both.
Mm-hmm. And he missed it.
Never mind. They don't want these points. Whatever I say, I've got to say the opposite of what I want. I don't want him to make these.
No, he's going to miss this one. There's no doubt he's going to miss this one.
It never works, no matter what I say.
No,
See,
he did miss it.
It just doesn't work.
Oh, doggone it. Heidecker missed them both. Pruitt got the rebound. So it's still 24-20, and here is Reeves for Winfield. He'll take it down inside. What a strong move by the little guy. Did you see that?
Yes.
I wish I could do that.
And he gets squirrelier as the game goes on.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot. 26-20, Winfield. Now a bad pass. It's stolen away. Wilson's got a partial break. He'll take it down in, and oh, Worley back there to knock it away.
That's his second block of the game.
So Callahan is coming into the game. He'll give Michael Starks a break. And Pruitt will toss it in to Sutton in the corner for Winfield. Out on the wing it comes to Wilson. Now back to Reeves. Reeves dribbles to the top. Over it goes to Pruitt. Pruitt hadn't got a three-pointer off yet. That's kind of unusual. He likes to shoot them long balls. Here's Sutton down inside. Charlie Rhodes over Dade. Missed it, and a rebound to Worley. 2.5 to go. Worley barely across that time stripe. Off on top it comes to Dade. And Kaleo palmed it. So another turnover here for Bowling Green.
Both teams have committed some silly turnovers. Maybe just the intensity of the game.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one here from Montgomery in the district tournament. Reeves, what a pass to Wilson. Now Pruitt for the three. We talked about him. That was a brick off the backboard. Nowhere near, and Dade comes out of there with it for Bowling Green. Out on top with the pass to Dieters. He'll move down inside, draw the foul. He'll go to the free throw line as we have a lot of fouls in this one.
Yes, that's on Charlie Rhodes, his second, and that is 10.
So Gavin Dieters.
Gavin's first trip to the line. It's not been a glorious effort at the line tonight for the Bobcats. See? There.
Very good.
Now I have figured it out.
Very good. Remember how you did that.
So, not a glorious effort for the Bobcats at the free throw line.
Hey,
it worked again!
Look at that. Look at that. I'll tell you. What a genius. What a genius. I knew
holy majoli.
She'd figure it out here eventually.
Get the combination.
Here's Charlie Rhodes down to Sutton inside. Back to Rhodes. Out to Reeves. Won't shoot it over Dieters. At least not yet. There he goes. Gives it off. Wilson for three. No good. Worley high for the rebound for Bowling Green. He's pushing it up quickly. He'll stop in the lane. Shoot! And the floater goes down. Cameron Worley brings the Cats back within two now, 26-24. Reeves out to Sutton. Sutton down the middle of the lane. Oh, he laid it up short off the front of the rim. Rebound Bowling Green. They can tie it up or take the lead this trip. Dade out on top to Worley. Over to Callahan. Callahan on the left wing. Out top brings it to Dieters. Gavin Dieters on the dribble. Hands it off to Callahan, and he palms it.
Oh.
Is that one of them things that Misha told him to look out for? Because that's two in a row there.
I don't remember seeing a video on it, but
could be, huh?
Indeed.
1:02 to go here in the first half. It's a 2-point lead for Winfield. We'll be back after this on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Under a minute to go here in the first half as Winfield's working it around, and a travel called on Colin Sutton. And so it'll be back to Bowling Green with 48 seconds and a chance to tie, maybe take the lead. Winfield's going to put on the pressure. Dade has it in the corner. He's double-teamed. Passes off to Callahan, and a steal by Pruitt. The press worked. Inside Reeves, reverse layup, good.
Whoa.
What a nice reverse layup that time by Mr. Reeves. 28-24. Now Dade, he's fouled. And I believe it's going to go against Brian.
Yes, of course it is.
Well, of course it is. Who else could it be?
The kid that went sailing in down. Good grief,
I believe it was.
Oh, my gosh. I can't help but like watching Bryant Reeves. He's hysterical to me.
Oh, and Dade threw up a brick. Score remains at 28-24 Winfield. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has.
A fun first half. Bowling Green fans are saying, no, it's not that far. It'd be more fun if we was ahead. I agree. He hit that one, so it's a three-point game. Let's see if Winfield wants that last shot or not. Sometimes it's hard to hold them back. Here's Bryant Reeves against Dieters. Wilson has it. Oh, he travels. There's a turnover.
I like that. What did I do? Come on, kiddo.
Well, ref, are you sure that's my fault?
Yeah.
All right, here come the Bobcats. Let's see if they can get a tying basket, perhaps. Dieters with 15 on the clock gives it off to Dade. Kaleo works around, gets it to Worley. 10 seconds. Cameron backs it out with 6. Gets a screen from Dade, takes it down inside, shoots, it's blocked. And the shot is no good at the buzzer. That was put up by Heidecker. And the first half comes to an end with Bowling Green trailing Winfield 28-25. Stay with us. We're going to take a little break here. We'll be back. We'll have the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime coming up next here on the peoplestribune.com.
Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service. New and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news! Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details. District Basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Dairy Queen of Vandalia, Dempsey Construction,
Advanced Eye Care, Central Bank of Audrain County, Maple Grove Lodge Nursing Home, Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Spare Time Bowl and Grill, Penrod Real Estate, Stanek Auto and Supply, and by American Family Insurance agent Rusty Strother in Vandalia. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Meyer Implement Company, your Kubota dealer in Bowling Green, invites everyone to attend this week's postseason games. As an authorized Kubota dealer, Meyer Implement is proud to offer a full line of Kubota tractors, utility vehicles, construction equipment, and mowers to make life a little easier on the farm or in your backyard. Proudly serving the area since 1939, Meyer Implement Company is proud to help sponsor this year's tournament on TribCast. Here's to a great week from your Kubota dealer, Meyer Implement Company of Bowling Green.
And now, big news from your area flooring headquarters, Liggins Flooring in Bowling Green. They're proud to announce 3 new lines of vinyl click-together flooring that look absolutely fantastic with Liggins quality installation with over 20 years experience. Whether you need carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, or tile, call Mike or Shelley at 573-324-3030. Oh, and don't forget, Liggins Flooring is the only Dreamweaver carpet distributor in the area. Liggins Flooring in Bowling Green.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Would you be my neighbor? I'll be a good neighbor, man. Halftime here at Montgomery County, the Class 3 District 8 basketball tournament. The Winfield Warriors have a 3-point lead over the Bowling Green Bobcats, 28-25. This one's been back and forth. Bobcats led at the end of 1, but Winfield has come back to take the lead at the end of 2.
In case something cool happens. Oh, sorry.
We're talking about something cool happening. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, I said I wanted the whole camera because something cool might happen.
Something cool might happen.
Hey,
okay.
Just a little update from Class 2 District 5.
Yeah.
It is 18-11, Ellsbury leading Clopton. What's going on here?
Oh, they want to wave at their relative in Concord, New Hampshire.
Well,
so if
they're going to see the whole setup and everything.
Debbie Greenlee, if you're there, there's the family, man.
There you go.
Hey,
wave it up.
There
you go. Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Oh, and don't forget this guy over here, too. You know.
It's the whole Bowling Green contingency.
All right, well, thank you, April. That meant a lot, I'm sure. So, Concord,
me for?
Concord, New Hampshire, a long ways away, you know.
Yeah. Hey, I like anyone tuning in. That's.
You know, the farthest away though, we had somebody in Qatar. You know,
yes.
a serviceman.
Yeah, we still have several overseas that because we check. You know, we go on and we can see where people are with our IP address, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we can see who's tuned in, but we can see what areas. And it's, I tell you what, TribCast is global.
Worldwide, man.
Worldwide pants.
Yeah.
That's David Letterman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a little break. We'll be back and we're going to have some first half scoring next. All right, how's that?
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Tim Jenkins in Louisiana show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
That's been a kind of a different halftime tonight. Let's check the numbers. These scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Kent Feeds, Askro and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
All right. Well, I can tell you that it was, it looked like Bowling Green kind of jumped out there early, but then Bryant Reeves comes back. It was kind of the story of George Niemeyer in the I've killed your mic. George Niemeyer in the first and Bryant Reeves in the first. George Niemeyer scored 7. Bryant Reeves had 9. And then George Niemeyer held scoreless in the second. And for a while, Reeves was held off the board for Winfield, but then he ended up with 4 points in that second, and that kind of was the tipping point there. A couple of back-to-back three-pointers at about the 4-minute mark is when Winfield went up 23-19, and that they've held on to that lead ever since. Anyway, right now, Bowling Green's gone to the line 17 times, and has only I've got people talking to me, and so in case you're wondering why I've got so many pauses. Winfield has sent them to the line 17 times, and they've only converted 9 of those. Whereas Winfield, Bowling Green has done well, so they've only sent them to the line 4 times. Winfield has 2 of those. But Bowling Green's going to, if Winfield's going to keep putting them on the line, they're going to have to start scoring. Definitely. But anyway, it was Bowling Green getting the better of Winfield in that first quarter. They outscored Winfield 17-15. It was early at the 6:25 mark when Colin Sutton's tied it up, and then there was only 2 lead changes after that. As they outscored Bowling Green 13-8 here in the second, and only 1 field goal for Bowling Green in that second. 6 of those 8 points came from the free throw line. For Winfield, it is Bryant Reeves leading things with 13 points. Charlie Rhodes, Colin Sutton each with 5 points. Brendan Wilson has 3, and Ian Pruitt has 2. For Bowling Green, it's still George Niemeyer with those 7 first quarter points who leads things. Cameron Worley has 6. Kaleo Dade has scored 5. 3 points for Drew Bowen. Austin Callahan and Gavin Dieters each have 2 points apiece to round things out. Boy, I did that just barely. Oh, yeah, I guess you need a microphone.
Yeah, I was going to let everybody know that's the scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Don't forget the RCIS crop insurance deadline is March 15th. Be sure to get your applications in. And visit them soon at YoungEnterprisesInc.com for all your farm needs. That's our halftime report brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Time now for the start of the second half brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. Bowling Green will get the ball to start the second half, trailing by 3 points. And across the way, it'll be Gavin Dieters to toss it in. He'll do so to Michael Starks. And we are underway. Starks to Worley. Dieters there to save a bad pass. Inside it goes to Dade, to Niemeyer underneath. He'll roll it around and in. George Niemeyer gets the bucket to bring the Cats within 1.
Well, I said that's who needed to get scoring again. And they don't delay.
No wasted time to get Niemeyer back into the offensive scheme of things. Meantime, Pruitt comes right back for Winfield. Ian Pruitt with a little shot in the middle of the lane. Now Dieters intended for Niemeyer, out of bounds. It's off of Winfield. So Bowling Green will get to keep it here, and Dieters will toss it in underneath his own bucket. Bowling Green up by 3. The inbound, trailing by 3, I should say, as Dade gets it, and he'll bring it out to Starks. Starks hounded, almost taken away. It is taken away by Rankin. Gets it off to Douglas, or to Wilson. Now Rhodes. Rhodes will stop and pop from 15. It's no good, and high for the rebound is Worley. Dieters sets it up for the Bobcats. A minute gone here in the third period. Niemeyer goes down to Dade, and there's a toss right to Sutton. Over it goes to Pruitt. Pruitt in a hurry. Through traffic. Back to Rankin. Now Reeves downtown. It's short. Dade has the rebound for Bowling Green. Here's Worley down the lane. He was like a big bird that time, wasn't he?
That's going to go on Bryant Reeves. That'll be his second, team's first. As much as Winfield put Bowling Green on the line, they don't have anyone in foul trouble. Only 2 fouls. Now everyone has one, but 2 is the most anyone has, whereas George Niemeyer has 3 for Bowling Green, and of course Kaleo with 2.
Cameron hits 1 of 2 free throws, and it's a 2-point lead for Winfield. Chase Rankin will bring it across the line, gives it off to Dieters, stolen away, and Dieters has the ball, puts it up and in. We're tied. Gavin Dieters on a break ties the ball game with 6:21 to go in the third. Knotted at 30 on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Video coverage of postseason basketball courtesy of Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. Auto, home, and life. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Well, we got a tie game. 30-30 with 6:15 to go in the third period. Winfield has the ball. Charlie Rhodes down to the baseline. Can't go against Dade. Rankin bumps into him. We're going to have a blocking foul on Dade.
That'll be his third. Team's first.
I take it back. That's an offensive foul on Rankin. I swore they called it on Dade, but that's not the case. So the offensive foul gives it back to Bowling Green. And a quick hands of Reeves knocks it out away from Worley. They say it went off Worley, and the Bowling Green fans are irate. Yeah, I thought it should be Bowling Green's ball. And they're going to talk about it, the officials are. And they reverse it. They're going to give it to Bowling Green. Well, the greasy wheel gets oiled, right? Is that how that goes?
Squeaky wheel gets the grease. The greasy wheel gets the squeak.
Gets oiled, man.
Hey, Bowling Green has the ball, remember?
A lot of people ask me a lot of questions like how, when, where, and why, but undoubtedly the most often asked question is, what? Am I high? Oh, geez. What a night. It's fun here.
Oh, goodness. Now the Charlie Rhodes picks up his third for Winfield. And that's also 3 for Winfield.
Here's Worley on the inbound. He puts one up and scores. Cameron Worley puts the Bobcats back on top, 32-30. Reeves penetrates, kicks it back outside. Rankin in the middle of the lane down to Sutton. He tries a reverse layup. What do we have? A foul on the way in.
It's going to go against George Niemeyer. That's his 4th.
Oh, George. Hate to see that. So Niemeyer's going to have to sit down again. And Bryson Heidecker will come back in for him. So 4 on Niemeyer.
Yeah, they could ill afford that. They really needed him to be scoring this quarter.
There's Reeves with a turnaround shot. It won't go, and Worley, he's going to take over this game if he hadn't already. I mean,
yes,
He has been a hoss here in this third quarter. Dade still with the ball. Hands it off to Worley. Now what do we have? We're going to have a foul on Bowling Green.
It's going to go on Bryson Heidegger. That'll be his first, team's first.
Winfield, their chance to tie again. Maybe take the lead. Reeves to Pruitt. To Sutton. He traveled.
You better believe it. I like how all of them go, what did I do? You traveled.
Okay, he's saying, what? Talk to me about it.
Well, here's what you did. You moved your feet.
It's a Basketball 101 seminar brought to you by
Chuck and April.
Starks on the far sideline, gets across the line, ball taken away. Here comes Rankin. Ooh, watch out.
Yeah, he was about to get in danger.
Here's Charlie Rhodes. He's got a little break, puts it up, good, and he's fouled. Rhodes will go to the line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's back-to-back fouls for Bryson Heidegger. His second.
We're tied again at 32. And Rhodes with a chance to break it at the line. And he does. 33-32 Winfield. Dieters takes the inbound pass. A left-hand dribble right up the middle. To the hole he goes, coast to coast. It's knocked away by Sutton. Picked up by Reeves, and here come the Warriors. Reeves pulls up, gives it off to Sutton on the wing. Collin inside, off of Pruitt's hand. Bowling Green comes back with it. Here's Worley. Off to Starks. That's taken away from him. Rankin, he's going to go down. He'll put it up and score. Chase Rankin, 35-32. Dade back the other way for Bowling Green off his foot. I think they're going to get Rankin for a foul.
Yep, that's what's going to happen. That'll be his third, team's fourth.
Reeves out, Wilson in for Winfield. Rhodes will come out, and Newman in also for Winfield. Halfway through the third period. Where we're at halftime. 3-point lead for the Warriors. 3 on the way from Worley. He's got it. That kid can shoot, can't he?
Definitely.
Cameron Worley ties it up at 35. Now Wilson in the middle of the lane, shoots, no good. Rebound, Dade. Kaleo pushes it up the court. Over it goes to Dieters. Down to the baseline. Turns around, gets it back to Dade. They'll slow it up now as Dade brings it to the front. Off to Dieters, and Heidegger can't handle it in the corner. All those turnovers will kill you in a game like this, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
They're just highlighted. They're not good anytime, but boy, in a close game, they really kill you. Rankin to Pruitt. Now to Wilson. Pruitt again on the wing. Over it goes to Newman. He travels.
Yep.
And we've had a lot of turnovers in this thing. Well, it goes back to Bowling Green with 3:06. Dieters in the backcourt. Token pressure by Wilson. Off to Worley on the left wing beyond 3. Cameron to the top, now to Dieters. Gavin puts a forearm into Newman. Gets the pass off to Worley. Spots up another tray. It's good.
Ooh, look at that.
Couple in a row for Worley, and the Bobcats are up 3, 38-35.
That's a second lead of this quarter.
Now Rankin off to Newman. Over it goes to Pruitt. Pruitt gets a screen from Newman. Can't take advantage. Rankin tries to go inside to Sutton. Another turnover, another traveling call. Rhodes, Reeves back in for Winfield. Rankin and Newman come out. Starks throws it in. Heidecker to Worley. Worley takes her all the way in. Look at that move. Cameron Worley. And it's a 5-point lead for Bowling Green. Now Wilson for three. He comes back and nails one from the corner. Wilson. It's 40-38. Sutton knocks it away, but Starks is there to pick it up. And an offensive foul is called. That's going to go on Starks. So Callahan will come in for Starks. Ends up being an offensive foul on Starks. Rhodes to throw it in. In the backcourt it goes. And Reeves will bring it back. Over to Pruitt. Out on top to high post, Sutton. Now Reeves. Penetrates, kicks it back outside. Wilson penetrates. He'll drive it all the way in, score it. Will it count?
Going on Austin Callahan.
Does not count. So it'll be out of bounds. Winfield will have it out under their own bucket. And it'll be Pruitt to toss it in. He better hurry. He does get it into Rhodes in the corner, takes it towards the hole. Back outside it goes. Pruitt moves in, lets one go. It's no good. Rhodes with the rebound. Wilson has it. Now Reeves. Reeves will drive in. Stop. Nope, he dishes off in the corner. Pruitt for three.
Oh.
He's got it. Ian Pruitt. And that'll make it 41-40. Winfield back on top. Dade for Bowling Green. Oh, and we've got a big collision in the middle of the lane. What are they going to call it? It's going to go against Bowling Green. Dade will be called for the offensive foul.
That's his third. Second charging.
Cannon Schutte will make his first appearance of the ballgame for Winfield. He'll take over for Colin Sutton. And it'll be Schutte to throw it in. Winfield by one. A minute 20 to go, third period. What a ball game here in the district's opening round action from Montgomery. Wilson on the wing to Pruitt at the top. Gives it off to Rhodes. Now Reeves. Right wing pass almost stolen away. Wilson gets it back. We're going to have a reach-in foul called on Callahan, I think.
Oh, heavens.
This will be the seventh team foul.
Yes. I was laughing because the teammates grabbing one another to make sure everyone keeps themselves in check. They are going to call that on Austin Callahan. Coach Brandon McCann says, you kidding me? And the fans agree with Coach McCann. Bryant Reeves making things worse by clapping loudly. He's going to pick up a technical as he's done before.
I'm going to say, we
by
got
over-celebrating.
A technical has been called.
Oh, all right.
And I don't know if Coach McCann and the referee want to dance or what. They try to get the hands around each other. They're smiling, so that's good. Wilson hits the free throw, makes it 42-40. He'll get one more here. And he cannot hit that one. So those were the technical shots. And that'll be Winfield's basketball at the scoring bench. Minute 2 to go in the third. Two of the three officials are talking this one over. They've already reversed a decision earlier this evening.
Yes. I think it was those two that...
This one's going to stay this way. They're going to keep it the way it is, and Schutte will throw it in. Under a minute now in the third period as Reeves will bring it across the timeline from the backcourt. Right wing pass to Wilson. Back on top to Reeves. Over to Pruitt. Now Rhodes to Schutte. Watch the move over there. Rhodes has it taken away. Dieters saves it. Worley can't control it. And it's picked back up by Wilson. Here comes Winfield back out of the way again. Reeves to Rhodes. Back to Reeves. 28 seconds to go. And I kind of think Winfield going to work it down for the last shot now maybe. Here's Rhodes. Over to Reeves. He'll move in. Traveling on Bryant Reeves.
I think that may have been a make-right call.
I
Because there
think
was
so.
a couple of things that were blatantly. Well, anyway, it's 42-40.
Reeves checks out here for the final 16 seconds. They don't want him to pick up another foul. And Dade will come across the line. He's looking for a foul there from Schutte. Couldn't draw it. Dieters has it with 8. Dade. Over here to Callahan. And a turnover. A foul. Who'd they get that one on? Dade?
Dade?
Kaleo gets another foul.
I don't understand
Oh,
that.
my.
What?
Kaleo picks up foul number 4. We got a whole quarter to go. Niemeyer already in trouble. Here's a shot at the buzzer, and it's good.
Oh, wow.
It was Chase Rankin that puts it in at the buzzer to give Winfield a 4-point lead heading into the fourth at 44-40. This is TribCast. Stay with us.
Take your grocery list to County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia and save big on the foods and essentials your family loves. Savings every day throughout the store in every department, or let County Market do the cooking for you with signature fried chicken, roasters, sides, and desserts. And don't forget to use your Max card. They're free and available for instant use from your local County Market grocer in Louisiana, Vandalia, or shop anytime. Find recipes and more at mycountymarket.com.
District Basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Orff Construction Company, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Ingram Plumbing, DH Electric, by Saints Avenue Cafe, Wood Smoke Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Missouri State Representative Jim Hansen, and the Clopton Hawks Booster Club. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Welcome back here as we go into the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point Winfield lead. We'll get a scoring update as soon as we can here. We'll do that at the first break. Here we go, Winfield with the ball on a 4-point lead. Pruitt in the middle of the lane puts one up, no good. Rebound, Heidecker. Outlet pass to Callahan. Or pardon me, that's not Callahan, that's Dieters. Gavin Dieters to Heidecker. Now there's Callahan on the far side. Out on top to Worley. Dieters takes it down to the baseline, moves in, shoots, and scores. Strong move there for Gavin Dieters. 2-point game. Here's Pruitt. Over it goes to Rankin. Now to Reeves. In the corner to Sutton. Out on top to Wilson. He'll drive in, put it up off the glass and score. Wilson with 2. 46-42, almost a steal. We're going to have a foul here on Rankin. The pass came up to Callahan, and reaching in to foul him was Rankin. That'll be the 5th foul on Winfield, so they're Bowling Green not shooting yet. Rhodes in for Rankin. Gavin Dieters for the Bobcats. Left wing pass to Callahan, in the corner to Dade. He's got 4 fouls. Dieters to Worley, back to Dieters. He'll drive down inside, dishes off, Heidecker underneath, he'll score. Almost bounced out, but it did go down. And it's 46-44 now. Worley knocks the pass out of bounds over on the far sideline. Ian Pruitt, long pass in the backcourt to Reeves. He'll bring it back across, gives it off to Pruitt, who'll circle at the free throw line to Reeves on the left wing. Here's Pruitt. Bounce pass out top. Sutton has trouble holding on to it, and it's out of bounds. Well, they're going to call a timeout. I think it'll be Winfield's ball when we come back. They got it and apparently got a timeout. 6:20 to go in the fourth. It's a 2-point lead for Winfield. This is TribCast.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agricultural equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Winfield's ball. They love to inbound that thing in the backcourt, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Reeves will bring it across. Gives it off to Wilson. Now in the corner to Sutton. Colin Sutton, he'll move in, dish off. Pruitt will score. Nice pass from Sutton to Pruitt, who is right there on the baseline. Now a kick by Charlie Rhodes. And that'll send it out of bounds to Bowling Green under their own bucket. It's a 4-point game, 48-44. Almost a steal. Wilson almost took it away from Callahan. Watch out. He gets away from trouble and gets it off to Worley.
It was the snake and the meerkat or lion and the gazelle.
Worley for three. No, not this time. Rebound, nice. Heidecker. He can't hit. Dade has it.
There you go.
And a foul. Kaleo Dade, third time's a charm. Bobcats had 3 shots at it. Dade finally put it in, and he'll have a chance for the 3-point play. Charlie Rhodes picks up the foul for Winfield. That's his 4th. So we got some kids in foul trouble. Dade with 4, Niemeyer with 4 for Bowling Green. Now Rhodes with 4 for Winfield. Big free throw here for Dade. It's good. 48-47, Rankin back into the ball game for Rhodes now for Winfield. 5:40 to go in regulation. That's the kind of game we had before with Herman and Wright City. Herman won it by 2. There's a foul on the way in. On the floor, we'll send Reeves to the line.
That's going on Gavin Dieters, his first.
It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Bryant Reeves. Shots up, and it's good. So Reeves will get the bonus after knocking down that first one. It's 49-47. It's been a tussle tonight. Second one, it's good. So again, a 3-point lead for Winfield at 50-47. Dade inbounds to Dieters. Dieters gets it across the line off to Callahan, back to Dieters. Now Callahan out high in the corner. It goes to Heidegger. Down low, Dade on the baseline. Good job to hang on to it. Now puts it up a little hook in the lane. He scores. Kalea Dade with another bucket makes it 50-49. Winfield by 1. Pruitt for the Warriors. Gets a screen, and it's an illegal screen. They put a forearm into it. That's going to be called on Sutton. So Winfield called with the foul. That's his 3rd.
I thought I had seen it a couple of times, but
they got him this time. We're down to 5 minutes to go, folks. It's going to be fun here at the end. I hope. It looks like it. Callahan out top to Dieters, back to Callahan, now to Dade. Dieters has it on the wing, beyond 3. Worley lined it up, now moves down inside. Heidecker puts it up and scores. Big basket by Heidecker to put Bowling Green back on top by 1, 51-50. Right back the other way. They got an offensive foul on Reeves. Coach Keim going crazy with that one because Wilson was wide open in the corner and he wants a timeout. Winfield calls time. They're trailing 51-50. 4:33 to go in the fourth. This is TribCast.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. What an awesome season our athletes, coaches, student body, and fans have had. All this success was accomplished through hard work, talent, fine coaching, and tremendous community support. The Bowling Green Bobcats Athletic Boosters are committed to serving the student athletes of Bowling Green High School. Be sure to visit with a Booster Club member to see how you can become a member yourself. We have so much to celebrate. Go Bobcats and best of luck from your Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club.
51-50 in favor of Bowling Green. Bobcats have the ball after the timeout. Have to go the length of the floor, and Worley into front court. Looks it over, takes it in. He'll shoot, scoring up, can't hit the shot. Rebound to Rhodes, who's back in for Winfield with those 4 fouls. He'll put it up too hard. Rebound loose. Heidecker saves it to Dieters. The Bowling Green fans are ecstatic about that deal. Now Callahan to Dade. Back to Dieters on the wing. Gavin in the lane, puts it up. It's short. Rebound. Wilson's got it for Winfield. Hands it off to Reeves. Under 4 to play here in the fourth. Charlie Rhodes out to Wilson. Down inside, Sutton spins, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Worley, quick outlet pass, and a traveling call here on Gavin Dieters.
Yeah, fortunately, he had to get around. His opponent.
Colin Sutton, again that inbound pass back into the backcourt to Reeves. He'll move in, almost bounce it off the foot of Pruitt, and the ball taken away by Heidecker. Heidecker will move in, and a good block by Sutton out of bounds. He got all ball. You could see him timing that one out as he moved in there on Heidecker.
Both of them had good moves there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just back-to-back nice moves.
Bowling Green up by 1 in a nail-biter here in the districts. Winner gets Herman on Wednesday night. Herman won by 2 over Wright City earlier this evening. There's a turnaround shot that goes down. Heidecker. That kid has come through in the clutch. 53-50. Now Sutton down the middle of the lane. He'll move in and rolls out. He's having tough luck. Can't buy a bucket. Under 3 to play. Gavin Dieters runs the show out top. Gives it off to Heidecker. Now to Callahan. Callahan over in the corner. He's fouled. That's going to go against Wilson, I would assume. Yep.
That'll be his third.
And it'll be Austin Callahan at the free throw line for Bowling Green.
He was at the line in the first, missed both.
Yeah, he hit that one.
That's my reverse jinx. I'm telling you, I have figured it out.
54-50. And he missed that one, and a rebound. Sutton's got it for Winfield. Wilson out high right side. In the corner to Rhodes, inside Sutton. They're going to call a foul here on Heidecker. That was close.
Yep, Misha released a tape that boys have to watch their chests. Doesn't matter where your hands are. If you make contact with the chest, heavy contact that changes the direction, it's a foul.
It'd be a bump. Sutton missed the free throw. Collins having a tough night. Second shot, it's good. Rattled that one in there. And it's 54-51. Dade with the all-important toss in. He gets it to Worley. Cameron Cooley on the dribble. Hands it off to Dieters. Gavin across the line. We're down to 2:22 to go here in the game. Dade looked at it from three, didn't shoot. Dieters has it out high left wing. To the top of the key on the dribble. Pass stolen. Now let's see if Sutton can hit a layup. He'll move in and score. He got that one. 54-53. Pass to Dade. Off it goes to Dieters. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. 54-53. Bobcats by one. Worley out near center court. And coming out on him is Rhodes. Now they got to move a little bit. Dade gets the pass. Newman fouls him.
Yep.
Stops the clock with 1:38. And it'll send Dade to the free throw line for the Bowling Green Bobcats. Well, again, free throw shooting will determine this one. The Bobcats hit these, they'll win. I'm talking about the free throws down the stretch here. Shots up. It's good. Now Wilson back into the ball game for Newman for Coach Kayam. Kaleo Dade. Trying to put the Bobcats up by 3. Puts it up and it's in. It's a 3-point lead and a timeout by the Bobcats. 1:38 left in this one. Don't go away. We'll be back with more in a minute here on thepeoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
April, this has been quite a game, hasn't it?
It has.
We've talked about it in the pregame. We thought this would be like this, but it's even better than I anticipated as far as being close and competitive. And it's going to go down to the wire, it appears. Right now, the Bobcats have the advantage at 56-53. It will be Winfield's ball, though, after the timeout. Bowling Green will fall back in their half-court defense. And that will allow Sutton and Reeves to bring it across at their own pace. Reeves down to the baseline. In the corner, Pruitt wants a tray. It's good. Oh, that was a smooth shot by Ian Pruitt to tie the game. 56-56. Now Dade in the backcourt gets it off to Dieters across the line. Bounce pass to Dade, now back to Dieters. We're down to 1:12. And Dieters looks over the defense here from Winfield. Out front, gives it off to Heidecker. Now to Worley. Down low. Heidecker moves in. He shoots and scores. No, he missed it. He missed it. Rebound to Winfield. And Reeves, a behind the back dribble. He ended up on the floor with Heidecker. And they're going to call a foul here on Heidecker.
That'll be his fourth.
Boy, I sure thought Heidecker had to bucket down here on this
now
end.
We've got people standing in front of us.
Yeah.
It's getting hard to see.
And then it came down, and Heidecker committed the foul on the defensive end. 50.7 seconds to go. Mr. Excitement for Winfield, Bryant Reeves at the free throw line. And we're going to have a timeout here, a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick break too. It'll be Reeves shooting a free throw when we come back on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Game tied at 56 with 50.7 seconds on the clock. Bryant Reeves, the free throw shooter after the timeout, to ice him. And let's see what Bryant can do here. Little guy hits most of his free throws. Takes his time, eyes it, and shoots it. He scores. 57 to 56. 1 point lead Winfield. Reeves with the second. It's good. He drained them both. So a 2-point lead. And the Bobcats are going to put on the full court pressure. Probably the Winfield Warriors are going to put on the full court pressure.
And they've pulled Bryant right out of that mess.
Yeah. Probably a smart move, huh? Here's Dieters for the Bobcats. Oh, and they're going to call a foul over on the far side. Pruitt got him. Ran right over him. So now it's going to be Gavin Dieters at the free throw line for Bowling Green. He'll have 2 shots trying to tie this thing up again. 45 seconds to go. And Dieters rolled that one in and out. Here comes Reeves back in, Wilson back in for Winfield, Newman out, Rankin out. Gavin Dieters with 1 shot left here. It's good. So the Bobcats are back within 1 and a timeout. Winfield, 45 seconds to go. We'll be back with more here at the Class 3 District 8 tournament in a minute on TribCast.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
All right, April, here we go. 58-57, Winfield by 1. They've got the ball. Sutton will trigger in the pass. He does so to Phillips. Pardon me, to Pruitt. And Pruitt is fouled immediately. That'll be on Worley.
That's his second.
So we're going to have a lot of free throws here in this last 43.7 seconds. If you like free throws, this is the place to be. I'm telling you. Ian Pruitt will be at the line for the Warriors, the 5'9" senior. First one, no good. Dade will come in for Starks for Bowling Green. Newman and Rankin back in for Winfield. They get Bryant Reeves out of there again. Pruitt's second shot, it's no good. Rebound tipped around, it's loose on the floor, picked up by Bowling Green, and a timeout called by Coach McCann. So let's take another break. 39.7 left on TribCast.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Orff Construction Company, McMailer & Sons Excavating and More, Airco Travel Centers, Cole Chiropractic Center, the Van Par Indians Booster Club, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green, by Pike County Title Company, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Lynn's Heritage House, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Danny Orff General Contracting, and Calbert's General Insurance. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Well, George Niemeyer back into the ballgame for Bowling Green. He's been on the bench a long time with them 4 fouls of his. But you got to use him now. We're under 40 seconds to go. Bowling Green down by 1 with the basketball. The pass will come into Dieters from Callahan. Gavin picks it up, brings it across the line, hands it off to Worley. We'll keep an eye on the clock for you. We're down to 33. Worley moves in, puts one up. It's no good, and a rebound. Worley's got it, and a foul on Winfield. That's going to go on Rhodes, and I think that'll be Charlie Rhodes' fifth.
That's right.
So that's a big loss for Winfield. He's going to have to sit down. Reeves back in, Wilson back in, along with Rankin. Coach Keim arguing on that call, but he's not going to have any relief. Worley with a chance to tie it for Bowling Green. The shot's up and no good. He missed it. His mama's going nuts here in front of him. It's all right, Jenny. It's all right. Come on, Cameron, she says. For the tie. No, he missed them both. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's off of Worley, I think. And Winfield's got it with 26 seconds. Well, Bowling Green will foul somebody quickly. Who do they want to foul? Sutton will try to get in. That's their first item of business. He's going to have to hurry. He does. Reeves fouled by Dieters. Probably not the fella you'd like to foul, but you ain't got no time. You got to do it in a hurry to try to get the ball back. So Winfield's up by 1, and it'll be Bryant Reeves, a very good free throw shooter, at the line. The clock shows 24.6. Reeves free throw, good. Boy, he just don't miss very many, does he?
Not very many.
It's a 2-point game, 59-57.
He makes them all, Chuck. I reverse jinx, maybe.
Here it comes. And it's short.
It worked!
Dade with the rebound for Bowling Green. Plenty of time, 20 seconds. Dade between the defense, down low. Niemeyer blocked by Sutton, out of bounds. No foul. It'll be Bowling Green's ball under their own bucket. 16 seconds left. Worley to Niemeyer. He'll shoot and score. We've got a tie game with 12 seconds, folks. And the Bowling Green fans are irate. We got a foul called on Callahan. Yes. Everybody jumping up here all around me. Sometimes can't see, but man, this is fun. 59 apiece. 10.5 seconds on the clock. And again, Bryant Reeves at the free throw line. Niemeyer's just tied it up for Bowling Green on a key basket down low a second ago. Reeves free throw. It's good. Winfield back up by 1. If he makes this, the question, does Bowling Green go for the tie or do they try to win it on a 3? It'll be interesting to see. First things first, Reeves free throw. It's good. It's a 2-point game with 10.5 seconds left. There's almost a steal. We're going to have a foul on Reeves. He tried to get the ball from Dade.
Yep.
And now this will send Dade to the free throw line, a chance to tie it with 9.8 and the clock stop. That really helps Bowling Green. Really helps them. You can't blame him really for going after it. He thought he could get the ball.
Yep.
But Dade just a little too quick to get there to stop him. Free throw. Oh, he missed it. Dade missed the free throw. I'd almost missed this one too if I was him. It's up. It's good. 61-60. We're going to have Starks into the game for Dade. They're not going to call a timeout. 9.8 seconds left. Winfield by 1. Here is Reeves, fouled by Dieters. And it's going to be the Bryant Reeves show again at the free throw line. So Dieters on the foul. Reeves back at the line. He's been awesome from there when it's counted here in the fourth. A couple here would really look big for Winfield. 8.6 on the clock. Reeves free throw's good. Man, he's got nerves of steel. 62-60. Nobody on the blocks for Winfield. That shot, I thought it was going to be short. It rolled in, and it's a 3-point game and a timeout called by Bowling Green. They'll figure out some kind of play, try to get this thing into overtime. Don't go away, 63-60, Winfield on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It's time to button up the house to protect against winter's elements. Your local La Crosse Lumber Company is your weatherization leader with doors, windows, and a full line of Owens Corning insulation. Don't hesitate, insulate. You'll save on your heating and cooling bills year-round. For prices on Owens Corning insulation, visit your local La Crosse Lumber Company today. Savings may vary. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
Okay, here we go. What do you do if you're Bowling Green? I'd look for Worley for a 3 myself. Here's Carmen. He's got it. Beyond 3. Stops. Pops. Let her go. He thought he was fouled. It's out of bounds. Nope. Air ball ends up in the hands of Winfield and a foul on Dade, who's going to be out of the game. He fouls out with 0.9 seconds to go, and what a game. Winfield's going to end up winning this thing. Whew. Cameron Worley had the shot. It wasn't the best shot in the world. It ended up being an air ball. Dade picks up the foul, and Reeves will be at the line and hits the free throw to make it a 4-point game with 0.9 seconds left. 64-60. He hit them both. That kid is something. 65-60. Bowling Green will inbound, and that'll be the end of the ball game. Winfield advances, and they will take on Herman in the semifinal on Wednesday. Well, a very disappointing loss for Bowling Green, but I tell you what, they put up a good fight and a heck of a game here at the District 8, Class 3 District 8 tournament at Montgomery County. Let's take a break. We'll gather our thoughts, and we'll be back, and we'll have us Bowling Green Ready Mix Kearns Construction TribCast postgame next.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Frankfurt Farm Supply, PJ's Salon, Perkins Electrical and Plumbing, Magruder Limestone Company, Country View Nursing Facility, Midwest Pest Professionals LLC, Denise Leverett of RP Lane Company, Hugh-Brain Construction, Baragiola Hardware and Lumber, Beinhoff Funeral Homes LLC, and Center Locker Service. More district basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
65-60. Winfield wins this one over Bowling Green and ends the Bobcats season here at Montgomery County tonight. Brian Kimes' team advances. They will take on the Herman Bearcats on Wednesday. Herman had a battle of their own earlier this evening as they pulled out a 2-point win over Wright City, 48-46, to move into one of the championship semifinals. The other one will be Lutheran St. Charles as they defeated Montgomery, 56-46. They'll take on Christian in the other semifinal. In case you missed it earlier, Van Far beat Louisiana over at Ellsbury, 57-32, and New Haven beat Silex by a score of 50-31. So Louisiana and Silex seasons in tonight. And Ellsbury is playing Clopton at the moment. And I think
Ellsbury has defeated Clopton.
Okay, Ellsbury wins that one. So
Ellsbury 35, well, if I'm reading this right, 35-27. No, that was after 3. I just know it's over.
Okay. So Ellsbury has won and ended Clopton's season. So they're getting weeded out here pretty quick. Let's take another break. We'll be back in April and have our numbers next here on the People's Tribune.
Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service. New and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction. Your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Well, that was a sloppy intro to the post game here, but whatever. Take it over, Chuck.
All right. Well, we're going to have.
I've had to do too much complex math, and.
Oh boy, 1 + 2 is 3. That sort of thing. Yeah. Okay.
It's like. I ran out of. Look at Bryant Reeves. He ran me completely overboard on my scoreboard, and so anyway.
Lots of them points one at a time tonight.
Yes,
for Reeves.
Indeed. Yeah. And I have a hard time counting one at a time.
It's a tough loss here. You know, yeah. I don't know if I really thought, honestly, Bowling Green would win this one.
I did. I knew. I told Nancy it was going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I knew it would be tough.
Especially if Bryant Reeves was on his game, and for heaven's sakes, he was really on his game.
Especially the free throw game.
Oh my goodness.
He didn't hardly miss anything down the stretch.
Nope. He missed 2. 1 in the first quarter and only missed 1 down the stretch. Only 1. That's insane.
Well, do you have the math complete?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I was at, he was 12 for 14 overall, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those were in just the very end of the game.
Okay.
Well, and made 11 of them.
Let me make this official then, okay?
All right.
Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford now brings you our final scoring update. Kent Feeds, Ascaro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
So we want to point out that, wish congratulations to Kaleo Dade. He recently signed his letter of intent. Look for that in tomorrow's print edition of the People's Tribune. He's moving on to play football at Quincy University. But anyway, also Bryson Heidecker, both seniors, so congratulate them on a great season. Anyway, for the numbers, it was Bowling Green edging Winfield in the first quarter, 17-15, and then Winfield came barreling back with a 13-8 quarter to take the lead, 28-25 at halftime. It went back and forth. The lead did. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 lead changes in the third quarter, but Winfield edged Bowling Green 16-15 in the third, and then outscored them 21-20 in the fourth for the 65-60 final. For Winfield, of course, no secret who the leading scorer is. It's Bryant Reeves. As I mentioned before, he was 12 for 14 from the line overall and was 11 for 12 just in the final seconds of this game. He ends the night with 24 points for Winfield. Ian Pruitt had 12, 9 points for Brendan Wilson. Colin Sutton had 8, Charlie Rhodes had 8, and Chase Rankin 4 points for Winfield. And we want to congratulate Coach Brian Keim. It was a great game plan, executed very well overall. The team was 16 for 23 from the free throw line overall. Bowling Green, it was Cam Worley who had that monster third quarter to bring Bowling Green back and took the lead a couple of times. He had 2 3-pointers and a 2-point field goal right there, back to back to back, that really stunned Winfield. But he leads things tonight with 17 points. George Niemeyer, who had a great first quarter, he had 11 points. Kaleo Dade, 13 for him tonight. Gavin Dieter, 7 points. Bryson Heidecker, 6. Drew Bowen, Austin Callahan, each with 3 points apiece. Bowling Green, 16 for 30 overall from the free throw line. And the final from Ellsbury, it was Ellsbury beating Clopton 53-36.
All right, that's our final numbers tonight. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. See them for Kent Feeds, Ascaro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more. Remember, your crop insurance, RCIS crop insurance deadline is March 15th, so be sure to get those applications soon. Visit YoungEnterprisesInc.com. And even in the loss, we need to name a Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game, brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy. Serving their neighbors since 1887. April, Player of the Game.
I find that very difficult. Cameron Worley, there were several players that really had key moments. Bryson Heidecker had a key
Yes.
he had 6 points in a row there in the fourth quarter that helped keep Bowling Green in this. Cameron Worley, like I said, where he came out and stunned them in the third quarter. Kaleo Dade there in the fourth quarter, he only missed once from the free throw line. That should be pointed out there in the fourth. I would say probably Cam Worley, Kaleo Dade, Co.
Okay.
With an honorable mention to Heidecker.
Works for me.
And George Niemeyer. I'm just going to give it to the whole team.
Okay, fine. There's your Community State Bank TribCast Players of the Game. Brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy. Serving the area since 1887.
And we should congratulate, too, Coach Brandon McCann, his freshman season here at Bowling Green. Despite this maybe early exit in the districts, it was a fun season.
Yeah, did a good job.
Yes, he did.
I thought, real good. Okay, well, wish we had better news tonight for Bowling Green fans. We don't. They get beat 65-60. The Bowling Green girls have a very tough opponent tomorrow night, weather permitting. They're scheduled to take on the Herman Lady Bearcats at 7:30. And like I say, if the weather allows, why, we'll be here for that one.
You got it.
Until then, for April Froenig, Nancy Case, and all of us at thepeoplestribune.com, this is Chuck Branstetter. Good night from Montgomery County.